Hey guys, so we're going to jump right in to my next New Year's Eve tutorial. This is going to be a silver glitter eye look. I'm going to be using a majority of the Morphe 35OM palette, so you could pick out similar shades or use that palette if you have it. Right here I'm just using two light brown shades and I'm going to work this into my crease. Now I'm picking up a darker chocolatey brown shade, and then I'm just decided to switch brushes because I thought this one was a lot easier. I didn't put this I only put this on my outer third of my crease, I would say, and pretty much concentrated that darker shade there. Then I just picked up the first two light brown shades that I picked up first. Does that even make sense? I don't know. But anyway, I'm blending those first two shades onto my crease into the dark chocolatey shade. Once that's blended in, I'm going back with that dark chocolatey shade, and I'm going to put this on my outer corner, bringing it onto the lid. Now I'm kind of just sharpening up that outer line because I wanted it more of a V shape, but you don't have to do that if you don't want a V-shaped eyeshadow. You could do whatever shape of eyeshadow you want. You could just round it out, leave it as is, or you could just clean this up with concealer. Now I'm just taking a bone nudie kind of shade and using it to highlight my brow bone, and I'm also going to be taking this shade and putting it on the lid of my eye where there's no brown. You'll see me periodically tapping underneath my eyes because my concealer wasn't set as well as I'd like it to be and was creasing a little bit. Honestly, if this wasn't NYE, I would just go out like this with this eyeshadow look, like bright whiteness in the center and towards the front of the eye and the dark smoky browns on the end. But obviously, because we are celebrating the end of such a shitty year, we gotta add some glitter. You know how we do. So I'm just using NYX's glitter primer, and I'm patting this on the first 2/3 of my lid, anywhere that there's no smoky brown shade. And then I'm going in with this silver glitter. This is from OPI. It's actually supposed to be a nail glitter, but I'm using it for my eyes. And for glitter, I totally recommend putting down a base of translucent powder under your lids first. But even if you don't, I didn't. You just take a piece of tape and you kind of just pick the glitter off. And even if you have a little glitter on your face, does it really matter? I don't think so. Like I said, here I am with that tape just going and picking up any fallen glitter on my face. Now I'm just taking that chocolatey deep brown shade and I'm going to put it on my lower lash line, at least like towards the bottom. We're pretty much mimicking the top almost, except I'm not going to use glitter at all, but I'm only using it on like the outer third of the eye. Again, just working on that V shape of my eyeshadow, that's all. No big deal. I'm just taking a black pencil and lining my waterline on the upper and lower part of my eye. That makes no sense at all. I cannot speak today. My sentences are totally backwards. I took a black pencil liner and lining the upper and lower water lines of my eye. That's pretty much what I did. And now I'm just blending it out with a brush. That's it. And then I kicked away my tripod. That's what that was. You're about to see me use 3 different felt tip liners to get my wings. I kind of did that on purpose just because I kind of like almost dead felt tip liners, just because if I fuck up my winged liner, it's not super black and super pigmented that I can just go in and clean it up without making such a big mess on my face, you know, like I usually do and as I'm doing right now. See, now if I did this with a pigmented, like fresh felt liner brush, there would just be a giant streak of black across my face. Make-upped face? Is that a term? I don't know. But yeah, so I'm glad that I kind of did it this way. And then once I got in the shape I wanted, I went over it with the Kat Von D eyeliner in Trooper. Doing eyeliner on camera makes me so nervous. I know I feel like a lot of people get nervous doing their lashes on camera, but for me it's eyeliner because I like to be up close and personal, and I feel like I can't use a mirror and be close and personal to the mirror because I'm filming because it blocks the view. So I pretty much have to use the camera's viewfinder and use that as my mirror, which can be a little tricky, which is why I'm sort of in and out of frame. Now I'm just curling my lashes, and I'm going to be using Too Faced's Better Than Sex mascara, which, as you know, I've been loving as of late. There, I was just filling in the gaps between my eyeliner and my waterline. No big deal. Honestly, I probably could have just worn this look without false lashes, because this mascara makes my lashes look so nice that I really didn't need false lashes, but I'm like, it's NYE. I have to put on falsies. And these are the J-Cat lashes. I don't know what style they're in. I'm so sorry about that. But these lashes are so pretty. They're like $5 at Rite Aid. And I finally cut off the little excess bit in the front that I've been complaining about every time I shoot a tutorial. I finally cut it off, so it looks so much better now. And this is it, guys. This is the final look. I hope you enjoyed it. Make sure you follow me on Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat, Facebook, and on my blogs. And also, don't forget to please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to stay safe, have fun on New Year's Eve, and until next time, guys, stay golden.